This week, we're going to learn how to write the capital letter M and the lowercase letter m. All right, boys and girls, so our letter of the week is the letter M. So today, I'm going to teach you the correct strokes on how to write M the right way. And we're going to practice writing uppercase M and lowercase m. And we're going to start with uppercase M. In order to do this activity, in your Wait for Teacher bag, you need to find your writing paper that has your big lines in it: skyline, plain line, grass line, worm line, and it's in a plastic sleeve. So you need that paper, and then you need your eraser, which is your sock, and your whiteboard marker. So go grab those materials and then come on back because we're going to practice writing uppercase M and lowercase m together. Okay, boys and girls, the most important thing that you need to know when you're writing your letters is that our letters always start from the top. And the top of our writing paper is always the sky. So they have to start from the sky and go down. So our uppercase M, I'm gonna pinch and rest my whiteboard marker just like I do my pencil. And I'm gonna point to the sky. So everyone find the sky. I'm gonna go down, straight down to the grass line. Then I'm gonna point back to the sky, go down to the plain line, bounce back up to the skyline, and then draw a straight line all the way back down to the grass line. So let's try that again. Find the sky, because our letters always start from the top, which that's the skyline. So I found the sky. I'm gonna point to the skyline, go down to the grass line. Then I'm gonna pick up my pencil, go back to the skyline, go down to the plain line, bounce back up to the skyline, and then straight line down to the grass line. All right, I want you to try a few on the big side of the paper. Don't turn it over yet. Practice a few yourself with this side up first. All right, boys and girls, so now that you practice uppercase M a few times, we're gonna practice doing lowercase m. So if you look at your writing paper, lowercase m starts on the plain line because they're smaller. So I'm gonna go find the plain line, and that's the dotted line. And remember, the plane always flies this way, left to right. So I'm gonna find the plain line, and I'm gonna point to the plain line. And remember, just like before, our letters always start from the top. So I'm gonna go from the plain line, go straight down to the grass line, come back up to the plain line, and when I come back to the plain line, I'm gonna make a hump and go back down to the grass line, come back up, make another hump, and go back down to the grass line. So let's try that again. I'm gonna find the plain line, I'm gonna go straight line down, plain line to grass line, then go back up to my plain line, make a hump, down to my grass line, back up to the plain line, make another hump to my grass line. So I want you to practice a few of your lowercase m's on the big side. Once you've practiced on the big side a few times and you're getting really good at doing your strokes for your letter M, uppercase and lowercase, you can challenge yourself and move it to the back. And these are gonna have smaller lines. So now I'm gonna practice my uppercase M the same way. I'm gonna find the sky, skyline to grass line, pick up my pencil, back to the sky, go down to the plain line, back up to the grass line, and straight back down to the grass. So find the skyline, skyline to grass line, pick up my pencil, back to the sky, go down to the plain line, bounce back up to the skyline, and then straight line back down to the grass line. Now this is the worm line. The letter M, it doesn't use the worm line. Some letters do, like lowercase j or lowercase g, but not the letter M. Then I can also practice on the next line my lowercase m's, which I have to find the plain because the lowercase m is smaller. So remember, I go plain line to grass line, back up to the plain line, hump over back to grass line, back up to the plain line, hump back over down to the grass line. So you find the plain line again, plane line to grass line, straight back up to the plane line, hump over to the grass line, back up, hump over to the grass line. And so boys and girls, you can use this whole sheet and practice your uppercase M's and lowercase M's. But remember, start from the top, top, top. So uppercase M, start from the skyline. Don't go from the grass line up. You need to go from the skyline down. Same thing with lowercase m. Don't go from the grass up. You need to go from the plane line down. All right, boys and girls, when you're done practicing your letter M for the day, I want you to take a picture and upload it onto Seesaw so we can see you practicing your letter M. And then very important, you have to make sure you take your cap and you put it on nice and tight so that it doesn't dry out. Put it back in your sock, and that goes back in your toolbox. But before this can go back in your toolbox, you need to make sure to erase your whiteboard. It's very important. If you don't erase the marker that you used today, it'll stick and stay on there. And then if you come back to it tomorrow and you want to practice your letters, it won't be able to erase very good. So make sure that you erase your whole board, front and back, and then make sure all your tools get back in your toolbox. Take a picture of your handwriting and upload that picture to Seesaw. Parents,